welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola. So welcome to day 3 of Rocktober Rock and Rolls. So, have you hit the subscribe button yet? If not, it's just here. Or maybe hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. So, I hope you're enjoying this journey. So we did yin yesterday, we're going to power it up today. So we're going to start in balasana, so bringing the feet together, bringing the hands about an inch back from the baby toe linked together. So the feet press together, engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine, shoulders pull back and down, tuck in the chin, allow the knees to fall out to the sides, flutter the eyes closed, or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. So allowing some internal reflection. And breathe. Taking a nice long deep breath, deep down into your core. And releasing with a big sigh. 2 more, just like that. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just allowing a few moments of silence as we settle inwards. Internal reflection. And just notice what comes up for you. Slowly open the eyes. Just flutter out those wings, your butterflies. And gentle opening the hips here. Breathe. Cross-legged position, svanasana, or heels in towards the midline, allowing the knees to again fall out to the sides. With the backs of the hands rested on the knees, again grow tall in the spine, extend long, slight tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. And just again notice how you're feeling right now. Inhale as we take the right hand onto the left knee, the other hand becomes an extension of the spine, gaze forward, shoulders pull back and down, exhale, twist. Slowly come back to center, take the head over towards the other side, 5 breaths here. And then slowly reach towards the other side. Left hand to right knee. Left hand comes behind the back, coming an extension of the spine. Shoulders pull back and down. Gaze forwards. Exhale, twist from the waist. So allowing the stretch in the shoulders, in the neck, and along the torso. Breathe. Slowly bring the head back to center and then over towards the opposite shoulder. So again, stretching out the side of the neck along the right and the top of the shoulder. Breathe. And then from here we're going to come back, reach the hands forwards. You can either swing the legs around or rock slowly, mindfully onto the knees as we come up into a tabletop position. 4 fingers point to 12 o'clock, spreading out the fingertips, feeling the 4 corners or bundas of your hands, slight curl in the fingertips, so you're not dumping too much weight in your wrists. Curl into the toes, and push up to downward facing dog. Adho, mukha, svanasana. So in this pose you feel a stretch all along the backs of your legs, your hips and your shoulders, all along the spine. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Inhale as you come forwards into a plank pose, balasana. Nice straight line with the body. If this is too much, come down to the knees and still feel that straight line with the body, so you're not dumping in the hips. Breathe. Your choice, whichever version of the pose speaks better to you. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the dog. And walking the dog here. Again, as in the first series, if you aren't in this perfect triangle shape, then maybe bend the knees and stretch. That's the right shape for your shoulders. And again, if you're not there yet, that's okay too. So if your down dog isn't like this, then be where you are and bring the knees towards the thighs. Knees towards the chest, sorry, and breathe. And slowly come back up to our plank or baby plank, your choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to the dog. And again, walk the dog here. And then come forwards to plank. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the dog. Walk the hands up towards the feet. Inhale as you roll up to a flat back. Neck stretches out long. Shoulders pull back and down. Slight micro bend in the knees, listening to your body. Exhale, release. Inhale as we bend the knees deeply. Spread the arms out wide as you engage the legs. Tuck the pelvis, nice open heart as you reach the hands up overhead to a slight back bend. Exhale through heart center. Again, inhale up. Exhale as we slowly, mindfully swan dive down, halfway hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands down to Uttanasana, forward fold. And breathe, nod the head yes, and shake the head no. Inhale to a flat back, Adho Uttanasana. Again, micro bend the knees, shoulders pull back and down, stretch the neck out long. Notice how that changes the pose. Breathe. And exhale, release. Walk the hands back out to our down dog. And being correct alignment either here or again, knees towards the chest, and breathe. And roll forwards to our plank, Prakasana, or down to the knees in a baby plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the dog. Walk the hands up to the feet. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release. Holding on tops of elbows, rock from side to side, micro bending the knees, stretching out the shoulders, releasing the neck, releasing any tension. And back to center, nod the hedges. So as you can feel, this is a full body stretch. So plant the hands down, come up, rock and roll up onto the tippy toes, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, the heels back down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you rock onto the tippy toes. Exhale, back down. Inhale as we spread the arms wide, engage the legs. Tap the pelvis, nice open heart as we reach up. Slight back bend. Exhale through heart center. Again, inhale up. Swan dive down as we open shoulders, micro bend the knees halfway. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands down. And inhale, roll up to flat back, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, release. Walk the hands forwards. Back to our down dog. Checking your alignment here, feet are hip distance apart and hands are shoulder distance apart, wider, listening to your body. And again, roll forwards, come high onto the tippy toes, roll forwards like a wave into your plank or low plank on the knees. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the dog, adho, svanasana. And again, walk the hands up to the feet. Fold in, Uttanasana. Stretching out all along the legs, the lower back, shoulders. And breathe. Inhale, curl up to a flat back. Exhale, release. Bend the knees deeply, spread the arms out wide, coming all the way up, slight back bend. Exhale through heart center. Inhale up. Swan dive down, halfway hold. Don't forget to micro bend the knees. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands down. And again, nod the head, just shake the head now. Inhale as the hands come up to the shins, roll out. Stretch the neck out long, micro bend the knees, breathe. Exhale, release. Walk the hands out, back to the dog. Adho, svanasana. And then roll forwards, come high onto the tippy toes. And extend out to our plank pose, balasana. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the dog. Inhale, take the right leg up, come into three-legged dog. Come high on the sole of the left foot and take the leg all the way over towards the left. Breathe. Looking under the right elbow. And then bring the knee back, level off the hips, knee towards the nose, curl the shoulders. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, kick it back. One more time, inhale. Exhale. This time when we come forwards, we're going to hold here and then take the knee down towards the earth, about an inch off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the knee in front of the right wrist, setting up for pigeon tadasana. Inhale as we come up onto the fingertips. Extend the other leg back, feeling a stretch in the quad, and then reach the arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands forwards, coming into tadasana. So here you can bubblegum the fists and rest your forehead on your fists. Use blocks, whatever works for you. You can use the block underneath the right thigh if you need. And settling into the pose here. So this pose is a really good stretch for the psoas, which reaches all along the pelvis, surrounding the hips, and then connecting all the way up the spine. So releasing the hips, releasing the shoulders. We store a lot of emotion in our hips, so it's always good to do a deep hip stretch throughout our practice. Breathe. And slowly raising the head, walk the hands back up, swing the leg around, bringing the foot in towards the inner thigh. So, foot is flexed, looking up towards the pelvis, and then inhale up. As we exhale, bring the two peace fingers to the big toe. Elbow comes down the inside of the knee. So head is reaching out towards the toe, and then reach the other arm overhead. Breathe. Again, through both sit bones. Nice long deep breath. 5 breaths here. Slowly come back up, bring the legs behind you, coming back to a tabletop, and then back to the dog. Breathe. Walking the dog here. And then raising the left leg up, coming into three-legged dog. Take the foot over towards the other side, opening up the hip. Breathe, gaze under the elbow. High on the sole of the right foot this time. And then bring the knee back to center, curl the knee in towards the nose, round the shoulders. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time when we bring the knee towards the nose, we're going to float the knee down to the earth, raising the leg about an inch of the earth. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And again, bringing the knee in front of the left wrist this time, and walk the other leg back, setting up the pigeon, making sure the heel is level with the hip. And again, inhale as we come up onto the fingertips, extend tall in the spine. Exhale as we take the hands sweeping back, opening the shoulders. Breathe. Tadasana or pigeon pose. And then coming back to seated pigeon. Again, if you need a block at the side of your hip, underneath the hip, feel free to do so. So we're not going over onto the side, we're staying up. So from here you can again bubble gum the fists and then lower your head down to your fists, or use blocks underneath your forehead. If not, extend your hands out long, coming into Nero Kapotasana or sleeping pigeon. Breathe, taking the breath to any area of discomfort. And a reminder that one side is normally different to the other, so be where you are. And if at any stage you need to come back to seated pigeon or kind of gentle on yourself, please listen to your body. Not forcing, the body will go there when the body's ready, not when your mind's ready. Breathe. mindfully raise the head, walk the hands back up, swing the other leg around so it's level with the hip, flex the foot, the other foot stays in towards the inner thigh. And again, inhale up as we bring the two-piece fingers to the big toe, grounding down to the elbow, bringing the elbow down towards the earth, and then reach the other hand up and overhead, only allowing the body to go where it's ready to go. Ground down through the sit bones, and feeling a stretch along the side body, the legs, the knees. And again, if you need to micro bend the knee, listen to your body and breathe. Extend long in the neck. And notice how that changes the pose. Breathe. And then slowly, mindfully coming back out. Swing the legs around. And out in front of you. So from here, holding onto the hamstrings, we're going to rock and roll back to halasana or plow pose. Or if that's not in your practice, just coming into legs up the wall pose, so your choice. And plow is there, resting the hands behind you on the earth, bringing your feet back, maybe as far as the earth behind you. And if your feet are against your mat, the earth or the floor, maybe linking the hands together, but only if your feet are touching the earth. Breathe. So again, you can feel the stretch in this pose. Sacral spine, all along the legs, the shoulders. Breathe into any discomfort. And again, if you feel any sharp pain and you deepen than a 4 to 6 out of 10, come out of the pose. Listen to your body. Maybe on the next inhale, walking the feet over towards the left side. Bend the knees in. Breathe. And then straighten the legs, come back to center. And then walk over to the other side. Again, bend the knees. Back up. And back to center. Slowly take one leg up, bringing the hands to the sacral spine, and then the other. Nice engagement in the legs here. Nice tall straight spine. Making sure the head doesn't move from side to side, so we stay elevated here. Hands are at the sacral spine, elbows as close together as possible. Engage the core, point the toes, extend the legs long, breathe. Maybe taking the legs out to a straddle, flex the feet, come back up. Inhale, straddle, flex, back up. Point the toes out to a straddle, flex, back up. Maybe coming to Baddha Konasana legs, your choice, listening to your body. Breathe. Bring the knees back together. Knees come down towards the forehead as you start to slowly, mindfully come out one vertebrae at a time. And then taking the feet out wide, mat distance apart. As we bring the hands out to a T position. And then allow the knees to fall over towards the right as we gaze over towards the left. Now if you want to go deeper, you can take the right heel onto the left thigh, so feeling that extra opening in the hip. Breathe. Slowly release the heel. If you went deeper, making sure the feet are still mat distance apart. Come back to center and then take the knees over towards the left as we gaze over towards the right hand. And again, if you want to go deeper, take the left heel this time onto the right thigh and feel the opening in the hip. Breathe. The heel, come back to center, bring the knees in towards the chest and rotate the knees one way and rotate the knees the other way. And then from here, bringing the feet together, coming into supine butterfly, so similar to how we started the lying down. So Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring blocks or pillows underneath the thighs if you need. Bring the heels as close as you can to your groin. Shoulders come away from the ears. Arms come away from the body. Palms facing up and open to receive. And allowing your body to ground in, coming into internal reflection. And breathe. Feeling supported by Mother Earth as you feel all the points of your body resting on the surface beneath you. Maybe fluttering the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. Relaxing the jaw and allowing your tongue to release from the roof of your mouth. 3 nice long deep breaths as we settle in. And allowing yourself to go deeper, allowing a few moments of silence as you allow your practice to nurture your body and breathe. And then rocking your head from side to side, waking up the body. And as you bring the hands to the outside of the thighs, bringing the knees back to center. Again, rock the knees in towards the chest, massaging out the sacral spine. And then hands come to the hamstrings, rock back up to a nice, easy seated position. At the front of your mat. So again, easy seated Sukhasana, or heels in towards the midline, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you and your body today. Inhale as we engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. Tucking the chin, shoulders pull back and down. Breathe, hands rest on your thighs, backs of the hands on your thighs. Forefinger to thumb. Gaya Mudra. And open to receive. Slight tuck in the chin. And just allow a few moments for your practice to nurture your body. Maybe noticing what's coming up for you. Breathe. Hands reach up overhead. Inhale. Palms come together, hands come down through heart center. Resting at Anahata Chakra. Tucking the chin. Hands come up to your ajna or third eye. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. So this time we're working a little bit deeper, so going into a little bit of power yoga. So I will give us once a week, I'll do a yin practice as we're going through this 33 days of yoga on our second series. So please, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, feel free to do so. It's just here. And let me know in the comment section what you thought of the core portion of the workout. So when we bring the knee up and back down, a little bit different, so we engage the core all the way up from the pelvis right up to the start of the rib cage. So just let me know how that felt for you. Anyway, see you tomorrow, day 4. Please enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Namaste.